How was the wind out there? Did it take a few minutes to get the legs going?
Yeah, the first 4 minutes was kind of rough. First 4 minutes of every college basketball game is usually the hardest on your lungs, but this one, I definitely felt it a little bit more than the others. I think understandably from the 2 week pause. But Coach Howard expected this from us. I just called for a quick sub, and I knew he'd get me back in there quick.
And then what was the difference in the second half for you guys to overcome that 12-point deficit?
I think we guarded. We really got up into them. I think in the first half, we let them run their sets too easily. I think we were letting them be real comfortable out there. I think in the second half, we kind of got up into them, took away like all their vision and stuff like that, and just made it hard for them to score.
Next up for you is Steve Margheriti from the Associated Press.
Thank you.
Steve?
There we go. It seems y'all's comeback coincided with the drive to the basket when no flagrant foul was called, but a technical was called on your coach. Just how much did that kind of light a fire under y'all, if at all?
I think we were trying to have the fire lit already. I think we tried to come out there in the beginning of the second half with that kind of fire that you talked about. But I think we came together after the foul and really said, like, this is our time. This is the run that we have to go on right now in order to come back and win this game.
Next up is Teo Mackey from umhoops.com.
Yeah, Hunter, you guys really haven't been in any close games this year. How are you guys able to be so successful in the last 3 or 4 5 minutes in a situation you haven't been in for 2 or 3 months?
I think this was a great experience for us. Like you said, we haven't been in too many close games. Usually they're 10 points or more. But I think this will be really beneficial for us later in the season when the games are not as separated in points. I think what really helped us was our senior and veteran leadership. We have a older team that have players who play, and I think that really helped us out there. Guys who have been there before, really just stay hand with it all. And Coach Howard's always great in those moments. I mean, he's played in NBA Finals games and stuff like that, so I don't think anything can really shake him with a guy like that. Coaching you, it's really easy to stay calm in moments like that.
What do you guys do in practice to prepare for those situations?
I think just competing is the best way for that. Always competing, like Coach Howard preaches, competitors only. We have a lot of fight in us. I think it shows in guys like Shandi, Franz, Eli Zay, just great competitors, always fighting, never letting up, never giving up is, I think, the best kind of practice for those kind of situations.
Next up is Teddy Gutkin from the Michigan Daily.
Hey, Hunter. So today you became the first Michigan player since 2004 to have 11 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Can you talk about your all-around effort tonight and what it means to come up with that kind of performance in a big road game?
I just think on defense, Coach knew that they were going to put us in a lot of ball screen actions. They wanted to test us out there with their pick and pop 5 men who make it difficult in ball screens, and so I think I just really wanted to take the challenge out there. Me and Austin focused really hard on practice and our stab stances and guarding the ball screens, and I think we did really well today. And I think that just that's usually the hard part. I think offense is the easier part. My teammates do a good job of finding me out there for baskets.
Next up is Brendan Quinn from The Athletic.
Hey, Hunter. Just talking about Juwan and his disposition in those kind of intense moments. Can you kind of bring us in the huddle? What is he like at those times when it's, a pressure-packed moment and maybe you guys are going a little too fast?
He's always composed, calm, not like frantic with his words or actions, anything like that. He's real calm. Like I said, he's been to way more intense settings than what we are in. So I think he brings that steady leadership. Him, Coach Phil, Coach Sadi, Coach Howard, they've all been in very intense moments. And I think that steadiness from the coaching staff is really helpful for the team.